Tuesday Night Baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Merrill Kelly, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
No, that's
fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Machado is off of first with 2 away. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Machado is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Gonzalez, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Padres on top, 2-0. Chris Paddock is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Lots of potential in this right arm here in Chris Paddock. Big, strong guy, throws good. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Live fastball. He'll throw it up in the zone. He'll throw an occasional two-seam fastball down in the zone also. Needs to work a little bit more on his secondary pitches. One of the keys for Chris Paddock, getting ahead strike one so he can use the array of off-speed pitches.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in a game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, down.
One out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls, 2
And
strikes.
there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Next to hit is David Peralta. Lifetime in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Peralta is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint. To the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning here in the desert. Padres lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Austin Nola.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting eighth. The center field.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham. And he hits it hard to the right side. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They're up 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Batting fifth. The first
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is there, and he has it for the out.
batting fifth. The third baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Next up, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball misses inside. Oh, 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. As a look, now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball well outside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Tsutsugo on third. Calhoun at second with 2 gone. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
No pitcher.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Hosmer is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Peralta on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they're on top 2-0. So now into the box is Eduardo Escobar. He bounced out last time up.
Second baseman, Eduardo.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So now to the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And now here is David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
G-Man Shore.
Into the box, G-Man Choi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going.
1-1.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third. I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Driven to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Ethan Vogt.
So next to hit is Stephen Vogt, who drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, Merrill Kelly. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right.